Hey, what's up guys? So I'm back with another style, and this style will start a new series. The series will be called Summertime Series. And in that series, I will be doing no protective styling. All of the styles will look like this one and the last one. So for the products that I use some of the Cantu Shea Butter Hairdressing Pomade. I also use some Grapeseed Oil and some of the Mazani Twist Coil in jelly. Now this style took me about 2.5 to 3 hours to do, and that is because most of the time I take multiple breaks. So I really hope you guys enjoy the style, and like I said, it's a nice cute summertime style and it's starting a new series. So I'll see you guys a little later. Starting with old stretched hair. I'm going to start my first part on my right, behind and above my ear. This part first is going to go straight up, and then it's going to curve around. It's going to end in the front right by my temple. I'm also create another part right next to it, and that part is going to start at the same point as the part that I'm doing right now. And also that part will start off slanted, and it's going to end almost close to the middle, but not quite. When I'm done with the part, I'm going to turn out to have one big section, and this section is going to be my guidance through the rest of the style. And not only will it be my guidance, but it also will be the starting point for every part that I do. So like I mentioned, for my next part, it's going to start at the same point. It's going to be a little curvy and a little slanted. This part will not end in the front. It will end about 4 inches away from the front, which will connect to the first part that I did. So for the next parts that I do in the back and the front, from now on, they're going to start at that point and end and connect at that first part that I do, and that's all I do. That's why I believe that this series is going to be a lot of fun, not only because it's not going to be no protective styling, but most of the styles are going to be really quick and easy. And if starting at the same point is not easy for you, you can still achieve the style by starting the parts a little spaced out. It will change the look just a little bit, but it still will be somewhat kind of like the same style. And that goes for all of my styles. If I do something and it looks a little difficult, you can come up with a more simpler way to create the style. Like I said, it's going to change the style just a little bit, but you never know, your style might look better than mine. I like to give you guys tips and tricks, but you don't have to create the same style that I do. You can change it up as well. And when I was done, I was left with 9 sections. 4 in the front, 1 in the middle, and 4 in the back. As I prep for my first flat twist, I'm going to first do some combing, and then I'm going to spritz my hands with a little bit of water, and then I'm going to pull out my detangling brush. I'm going to add some of the Cantu hairdressing pomade, and then on top of that some of the Mazani Twist Coil and jelly, and then we're going to seal all of that up with some grapeseed oil. I will be starting this flat twist and all of the flat twists starting from my right and then working towards the left. I'm going to also be doing all of the flat twists going towards my face. And as you already know, I'm adding product as I go. My idea for this style was to have all of the flat twists going in the same direction, and I wanted them to be pointy. When it came to the front, I thought of so many curly technique ways to do with it, but instead I just went with a twist out. Now my twist out didn't come out exactly the way I wanted it because it wasn't fully dry, but with this kind of style, it really doesn't matter if your twist out is perfect or not. So as I finish up on my last flat twist, I'm going to get ready for bed. But first, I'm going to show you guys how I look. Then I will see you guys in the morning. It's 5:30 in the morning and it's time for work. But first, I'm going to show you guys once again how I look. Now for this style, I really didn't have to do that much. All I did was pin all of the flat twists close together. Now before I started to pin, I did rub some grapeseed oil on my hand and then started to separate. Now like I mentioned earlier in the video, some of the twist wasn't dry and mainly it was the big flat twist in the middle. It looked like it had a little definition, but once I started to separate a little more, it started to frizz. But like I said, this style looks nice whether it's frizzy or not. So once I finish separating, I'm going to look for anything that needs to be fixed, and then I'm going to show you guys the final look. So I'm back, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to watch more, please do not click right there. I will have all of the links down below. My main channel, my previous video, where I get my music, and all of the products that I've used in the video. So I will see you guys in my next one. Until then, goodbye.